Bilang ano ba? Maragwa sila ba? Good morning, everyone. Good evening. Good morning, YouTube live viewers. Today is December 4, 2024. Is the schedule of private conference for goods and services. So, may I request that please rise for an opening prayer. As we discover more about the world around us, guide us always so that we can heaven and we too. That's all we want. Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. Good morning once again. So may I request our Secretariat Head to read the attendance for this morning private conference for goods and services.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So good morning, everyone, for today's private conference for goods and services, dated December 2024. My attention to today is Engineer Machine and Civil Engineer, Sir Joseph Anthony, Representative Engineer Sergeant Davis. And to present the JPWH we have from Procurement Team, Mountain Song Category. And history of the Secretary,
Thank you, Engineer Echo, for the reading of the attendance for this morning private conference for goods and services. So since the Bid and Awards Committee is quorum, so I call now this private conference for goods and services to order. So may I request Ms. Sai to present the items.
Today's private conference is a 25 GKK 0013 supply and delivery of maintenance materials to be used for manual patching of unpaved road shoulder along BCIR Gingoog Selective section. For the description, item 300 gravel surface course with 1,350 cubic meter with an ABC of 1,620,000 with a delivery period of 30 calendar days upon issuance of approved NTP. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ms. Sai, for the presentation of this contract 24 GKK 013 supply and delivery of maintenance materials to be used for manual patching of unpaved road shoulder along BCIR and Selective section. So do we have questions from this Bid and Awards Committee or clarification? So none from the YouTube live viewers. Online viewers, none. So since no more clarification or questions from the online viewers and from the Bid and Awards Committee, so we will proceed for the technical financial requirements. Checklist of technical and financial documents for goods and services. First is the technical component envelope. Class A documents, the legal documents, valid Philips registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Here is a sample format of the Philips registration certificate, platinum membership,
all pages. For the technical documents, stating the prospective bidder of all its involving government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar and similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Here is a sample format of a statement of the prospective bidder of all its involving government and private contracts. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid is under conditions provided for in sections 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.3.4 2016 revised IRR of the Republic of number 9184 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Here is a sample format of a statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract. A regional copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or a regional copy of notarized bid security declaration. Here is a sample format of an original copy of bid security, surety bond, or bid security declaration. Conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts if applicable. Here is a sample format of a conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts if applicable. The regional duly signed omnibus word statements, and if applicable, the regional notarial secretary's certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or a regional special power of attorney, all members of joint venture giving full power and authority to each officer to sign oaths as and the acts to represent the dealer. Here is a sample format of the regional rules signed omnibus word statement. For the financial documents, prospective bidders' computation of net financial contracting capacity or a committed line of credit from Universal or Commercial Bank in its NFCC computation. Here is a sample format of the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity. For the Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and apply for the provisions of the GBA in the instance that the bid. Here is a sample format for the regional and duly signed and accomplished financial aid for. The regional duly signed and accomplished enterprise schedule. Here is a sample format of an regional of duly signed and accomplished price schedule. Other unitary requirements under Republic of number 9184 as applicable. For foreign bidders claiming their reason of the Congress extension of reciprocal rights to Philippines, certification from the relevant government offices of the country stating that Philippines are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or project. Certification from the DTI of the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. That would be all. Thank you. refers to consulting services as per Department Order number 17 series of 2023. Please write 69.1. In addition to the provisions of rules 21 and 22 of this IRR, the whole, subject to the authority delegated to the back, if any, shall impose on bidders or prospective bidders the administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year for the first offense and suspension of 2 years for the second offense from participating in the competitive bidding process, as well as disqualification from further participating in competitive bidding be undertaken by the procuring entity concerned, where applicable, for the following violations. All other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, such as habitually withdrawing from bidding, submitting late bids, or patently insufficient bid for at least 3 times within a year except for valid reasons. Rights violation. 1. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid with a valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerning. A bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the concerning. Other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of bidding, public bidding, as determined by the concerned act, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions of bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of previous conference, or other similar instruments. Rights violations. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid with a valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. Upon computation, its price bid determined that or bids to be supplied are no longer available in the market. A bidder submitting a late bid with a valid cause as determined by the back concerned. Valid reason due to force majeure and penalty restrictions. The bidder submitting insufficient effective documents such as insufficient bid securities. Number 1, bid security not in the name of the bidder. Number 2, insufficient amount in validity period. Number 3, not issued in the name of the clearing entity. Submission of not valid filters. The bidder or prospective bidder to submit its filtered certificate with a careful dated cost paid eligibility documents. Example, legal and financial documents. Valid reason not exempted. Bidder to submit mandatory forms. Price schedule, bid for, authorized bid securing declaration, notarized omnibus foreign statement. Other required forms to be signed from the bid securing declaration, stating the bidder of its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of the bidders LLCC similar to the contract to be bid. Owner's certificate of exemptions or CPEs rating accompanying statement of the bidders LLCC. Bidders computation of NFCC or committed line of credit for goods. Unauthorized joint venture agreement or unauthorized statements as to forming JV for goods. Certification as to reciprocity to foreign bidders for goods. Special pickle license or joint venture for infrastructure. Cash flow for infrastructure. Valid reasons not acceptable. For CSD, failure to submit any of the following: certificate of employment, contract agreement, curriculum dictation. Valid reasons not exempted. Submission of the following required forms is indicated in the 6th edition of the Philippine bidding documents without name, legal capacity, and signature of the bidder authorized representative. Number 1, bid form. Number 2, price schedules. Number 3, bid securing declaration. Number 4, omnibus sworn statement. Number 5, GBA. Valid reasons not acceptable. Nomination of key personnel of different profession as per requirement of the bidding document. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit proof of ownership Lease, purchase agreement of pledge equipment, valid visa, not applicable. Failure to submit certification of key personnel, department order 9/2012, valid visa, not applicable. Failure to comply with the required number of key personnel and equipment, valid visa, not applicable. Participating in the bidding but not related business type as indicated in the mayor's permit for goods, valid visas, not applicable.
Information for our prospective readers. Summaries are the scheduled procurement activities for the presented content. So for issuance or related documents, the deadline will be on December 16, 2024 and by 3 p.m. And for the receipt of bids, December also the deadline also be December 16, 2024 and by 3 p.m. And for the opening of bids, it will be on December 16, 2024 at 2 p.m. immediately after the submission of bids. Note, so each bidder shall submit hard-branded one original of the first and second components of its bid, and proper labeling of bid proposal is required. And incomplete attachment is a ground for outright disqualification. So that's Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer April, for the reading of the procurement activities of schedule. From the online viewers, do we have queries or questions? So none. So since the pre-bid conference are all presented, so any motion for the adjournment for this morning pre-bid conference for goods and services dated December 4, 2024.
Chair, I move the adjournment for the previous conference for goods and services. December 4, 2024.
It has been moved and seconded for the adjournment of this morning pre-bid conference for goods and services dated December 4, 2024. So I will now declare this pre-bid conference is adjourned. Thank you, YouTube live viewers, for watching, and thank you everyone, and good morning.